This video is for mature audiences only. Viewer discretion is advised. Hi, hello everyone. Welcome to the channel. I'm Cheryl, and this is True Crime and Other Stuff. Thanks for being here, where I like to bring you the facts about true crime, the missing, current events, or anything I find interesting or important. Today, we're going back in time, back to the 80s, you guys, with the Night Stalker. Richard Ramirez, born February 29, 1960, was dubbed the Night Stalker. He was also known as the Walk-In Killer and the Valley Intruder, since his first attacks were first clustered in the San Gabriel Valley. Richard's childhood is considered an influence on his crimes. Frequently abused by his father, Ramirez began developing gruesome and macabre interest in his early and mid-teens from his older cousin, who also taught him some of the military skills that he would go on to use during his year-long killing spree.
Richard Ramirez's whole trip was to hide in a tree or hide behind a fence and watch his victims at nighttime and wait into the wee hours of the night. And then while they slept, creep in, like a coward and kill them.
The Night Stalker killed at least 13 times, 13 people who were awakened in the night to face death. At least 15 others survived his brutal attacks.
I didn't particularly care for people.
Ramirez also cultivated a strong interest in Satanism and the occult. By the time he had left home in Texas and moved to California at the age of 22, he had begun frequently using cocaine. Ramirez would often commit burglaries to support his drug addiction, many of which were later frequently accompanied by murders, attempted murders, rapes, and assaults. In 1989, Ramirez was convicted of 13 counts of murder, 5 attempted murders, 11 serial assaults, and 14 burglaries. The judge who held Ramirez's 19th death sentence remarked that his deeds exhibited cruelty, callousness, and viciousness beyond any human understanding. Ramirez never expressed any remorse for the crimes. He died on June 7, 2013, of complications from B-cell lymphoma while awaiting execution on California's death row.
In a rare interview, Ramirez refused to discuss his own crimes, but had this to say about serial killers.
A serial killer comes about by circumstances and like a recipe: poverty, drugs, child abuse. These things, contribute to a person's frustration and anger, and at some point in life, he explodes.
Why on earth would you have hurt those people? Why did you kill those people?
No comments. I cannot answer that at this time.
His passion for burglary earned him the nicknames of Ricky the Thief and Fingers. But Eddie knew Ramirez had other serious problems when he was fired from a local hotel.
He said he was fired, he was dismissed due to the cause that he had tried to molest 2 little kids that were going up the elevator.
By 18, Ramirez was a high school dropout, drifting around California. He stayed in Skid Row hotels, never seemed to work, but always had the money to buy cocaine. Friends say the Richard Ramirez they knew didn't date and wasn't the type to commit such heinous crimes. But
Our desires, whereas if I didn't give in to them, I would be crushed by them. I believe in the evil in human nature. This is a wicked world, and in a wicked world, wicked people are born. I'm not going to blame society, my race, or people, or anything. It is up to the individual like myself to keep on knocking on whatever door they want to get into.
because the victims and the methods of killing were so diverse, many experts felt there was no one Night Stalker. Detectives Carrillo and Salerno disagreed and finally broke the case by matching shoe prints. The subsequent trial turned into one of America's most notorious courtroom dramas, punctuated by continual outbursts from Ramirez. In that trial, Ramirez's fascination with Satanism emerged.
As far as Satan is concerned, I believe in a malevolent being. His description eludes me, but I have felt powers that are evil.
After an 8-month trial, Ramirez was convicted of all 13 murders and given multiple death sentences.
Well, that's it for today. Thanks for watching my videos and have a good one.